finally, okay? We're going to show her interview tonight, finally on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The mother did this. So I don't know if you were on Instagram yesterday, and she's still on Instagram. Miss Carlissa has the audacity to call me a broke hoe. I'm broke, but I ain't no hoe. I'm spoken for, okay? And then she called my husband a slave. Yeah, an African slave. So, woo, child, bet you wouldn't say it to my face. I said, Carlissa, I bet you wouldn't say it to my face. Because you was sure smiling when you needed that bill paid at Fargo de Child. And I did say Fargo, even though it's Fargo, but I'm country. Fargo de Child. Okay? But I don't like Fargo de Child. I like Shima. Much better food. Now, I was like, I bet you wouldn't say it to my face. And then when I loaded up on Instagram to drag her for just being an awful just excuse for a mother. This is the type that would buy a nursing degree. Right here. Right here. This is the type that would buy one. Because she knows she ain't got it in here to pass. She ain't got it in here to pass. The only thing she been passing her whole life is, see? And that has not worked. Look where it's gotten her. Look at the offspring. Look at it. Okay? Now, I didn't want to have to get on Instagram and really show who was broke. Now, she online begging my sister-in-law for her lawyers. Since my sister-in-law didn't answer back, I gave her the law firm that was victorious over the $4 million. I said, go ahead, call them. You know what I'm saying? Tell your son to pay for it. And let's get this ball rolling, okay? Because that's how thirsty you are for a check. Because Krishan Rock is in front of your check. That's the whole reason why you on the internet anyway, raising hell. It's because that little girl is in front of your man, your son. Yeah. Your baby. Yeah, your lover, if you could. Yeah. And then you want to say, I just see myself in Krishan. My son, my son went and got the same type of woman I am. So why you don't accept her for who she is? Why you don't accept Krishan Rock for who she is if your son went and got who you used to be? And you have grace for her. I can't stand mothers like this. And then she had the audacity to say that she knew because I didn't have a good relationship with my mom, that she should have known the type of person that I was. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Lynette. That's my mama. Me and Lynette may not be on the best of terms, but Lynette, she ain't raised no hoes. Lynette ain't getting her ass whooped by my husband, my sister's husband, my other sister's husband. We don't cuss our mama. Well, you don't see my mama getting embarrassed, pictures our videos out on the internet. There's a certain respect that we have, even though we disagree with the parenting. We have grace, but for some reason, your children don't even give you grace because they don't take you serious. They don't take you serious. You left them in the house with no food, no TV, no lights on. While you went and lived with a man in Hollywood, you left them down there in Crenshaw, okay, eating potatoes, peeling potatoes and boiling them, rice, cream of wheat. You going to jail for days. They don't know where the hell you at, lady. But you feel like they owe you something. And then when somebody tells you that your son is responsible for the destruction of a young girl who you show no grace to because you sorry, you don't know what grace is. You wouldn't know how to smell grace. You want to continuously blame her because she ain't aware of your goddamn check. You felt like because you was at every basketball game and you took him down to audition for a cereal commercial, that's your money. Like, you got the wrong one today. And the only reason I didn't bring this interview to YouTube that you're going to see in a minute is because it just further reiterates just how sorry of a mother you are and will always be, even into grandmotherhood and great motherhood. You ain't got it. Just like I ain't got $4 million, you ain't got it in you to be a mother. You ain't got it. You still out here trying to be a 50-year-old hoe married. You out here fighting. Who fights at 50? Your son ain't want to whoop your ass, so he sent his girlfriend, his dog, his attack dog on you. And on your daughter. Yes, ma'am. Yes, he did. And never in the history of America have we seen this amongst black families. But white families, yeah. Because you must think you white. Do you, Carlissa? You think you white? Is that why you talk the way you do? Is that why you wear, is that why the wigs are sitting to the side? You think you white? And you raise your children white, and that's why your children are beating your ass like white